What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Excuse me, guys. Y'all, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm just not kind of waking up. I'm not where I usually be at. I'm at a whole nother place that I chill at. Usually, I be at either my parents' crib or I either be out in the parking lot or something. But I'm actually up here at this is my grandparents' old crib that I'm making this video, and I decided to come over here and spend the night. Just got off work last night, basically, and decided to come up here. I don't know if y'all want a little tour or not, but you know, it's up here, you know, all by myself. It can be a little creepy up here at night. I don't know if, like I said, if I should put it on camera or not, but you know, might as well. All right, y'all, got the man himself, Shock SS. Yeah, I decided to name it Shock. Yeah, this right here basically is my grandparents' house. We own all this land up here. We own all this land, just about all the stuff over here. This is somebody else own all this stuff, but my grandparents own. See, over there is my aunt's house. My grandparents own basically it's about all this land to about all the way back to the trees back there, and I'd say all the way back. It's somewhere out through them trees down that way. It's one of them houses, y'all. From the outside, it's you can tell it's definitely an older house from the outside. And it really is, but when you go on the inside, first off, the house, I guess you could say it's one of them houses, man, where it's bigger than what it looks like. Matter of fact, let me go around it once, cause y'all definitely see what I'm talking about. From this, like from the front, it looked a little small. Well, not small, like you can tell it's long-ish kind of, but when you get inside of it, you really start to see it. But yeah, my aunt house right here. A lot of memories is made up here over the years of my life being up here. Unfortunately, my grandparents did pass away a few years ago, and you know, ever since that happened, things ain't been quite the same. But you know, working with how things have been lately, yeah, like I said, this is all of our land. That house over there is actually one of my cousin's houses or trailer. Yeah, love it up here. Like I said, y'all, I'm tired. I got off work at 3 in the morning. Came straight up here, basically. The reason I just wanted to come up here because, man, I basically want to simulate how it is, you know, basically sleeping by myself. Because if y'all don't know, I basically swap back and forth between staying at my parents' house and then coming up here. I come up here most weekends, some weekends. Well, past few weekends I ain't been coming up here, but I basically come up here on the weekend, like to chill or whatever, just to get off from under my parents' house. But yeah, I guess let's go ahead and show y'all a little inside real quick so y'all see what I'm talking about. All right, chat. Hey, I think I'm gonna start saying that. My boy Bailey got me saying that stuff. I think I'm gonna start saying that. You got this like little kitchen area. I love this part of the house. This is like my favorite part. Got the little stove, you know, kitchen area. I love this part. This is actually, this part was actually added onto the house, and y'all probably could tell this is technically a trailer home. This is a trailer home, but my grandparents added on to it, and it basically, to me, it basically transformed it into an actual home, like an actual house, but this is still technically a trailer. So we come in here, this is basically these two tables right here and over there. This is where, like I said, we'd have family gatherings for like Christmas, Thanksgiving. There go the TV over there. TV over there, the old school TV. They still kept, they never got rid of that one. But yeah, and all the, see, y'all can probably see, so a lot of photos over there, a lot of memories shared over the years. I'm probably on a few of those photos over there. This is the basically like the main living room, dining area. So I love this house, man. Coming into this part, I think this right here, like I said, it's excuse if you see some like random stuff. It's you know, this house didn't used to be like this, especially before my grandparents passed away. This is like random stuff, because we did have a lot. We had the floor, we had to redo these floors a while ago as well. So stuff you see like these like tiles and stuff, that's what that is. And we just ain't, it's a lot of cleaning up we got doing here. I just wanted to, you know, show y'all, you know, where I'm at right now, chat. But this right here is the master bedroom. Well, I say master bedroom, but this is my grandpa's room. And like I said, it's, once again, it's a little messy, I guess, because this is my aunt. This is most of my aunt's clothes. She will come over here from time to time, I guess, to chill. You know, we got a little TV here, of course. This used to be the old TV, like, this used to be the TV, like, back in the days, whatever. Like, I used to love this TV right here. Oh, man. I used to watch a lot. I used to watch a lot of WWE. Just, oh, man, so many fucking memories in this room right here. Oh, man. I used to watch so many things with that TV specifically. I love this room, like the way the walls are. I just love this room right here. I feel like it was the second coolest to me. I love the kitchen, and I love this. This is right behind it. So as we come in here, we got, you know, there's a room right here, and there's a room right here, and we got another little bathroom right here. Let's go in here. This is actually the room I slept in. This is my grandparents' room, or grandma's room, actually. You know, more on the simple side things. It ain't as cool as my grandfather's room, I ain't gonna lie. But she actually do have a bathroom here, which is kind of cool. A bedroom that has a bathroom attached to it, I think, is kind of a plus. Yeah, this is basically, I guess you could call it like my second like crib, like hangout spot / chill place. I wouldn't call it crib, because it's not technically mine. But I mean, I do have a key. I can come here basically when I want to. Honestly though, it's not really a reason for me to stay up here, because like where I work at, from where I work at up here to where I work at, it literally would not make no sense at all. It almost would be dang near double the amount I drive compared to if I was coming from my parents' house, which is like a 20-minute drive. This would be like 45, 50 almost. So there's really no reason for me to be up here, like stay up here, like, you know, full time or whatever. For now at least, because I do have some plans I'm thinking about doing down the line later this year probably, and I may have to utilize staying up here more. But we'll just wait to see what happens with that. This video basically talking about what ended up making me buy my very first 5th gen Camaro when I was 18 years old, which is kind of wild to say. SS at that. Of some people, you know, coming into the car game and stuff, you know, most people start with the V6, which is nothing wrong with. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, me personally, starting off with the car scene and stuff like that, I did have an SS, 5th gen Camaro at 18 years old, and honestly, like I used to tell a lot of people that, like, oh yeah, I had an SS 18. A lot of people didn't believe me. I was only 18, working at Chick-fil-A. But as a matter of fact, this was my senior year of high school. On top of that, this is basically 2020. This is back in 2020, right before COVID hit, and prices were back before COVID hit. Most of y'all know prices on cars were where they should have been at. Like, prices for used cars were you know, good prices for brand new cars were good. Basically, like once COVID hit, that's where the prices just went all over the place for both used and new cars, but mainly used cars, because the chip shortage ended up happening, and that's what caused the used car prices to just go all over the place. But yeah, like I said, I used to tell people, man, I had the SS at 18, man, and so the car itself, I remember, was $12,000. The year was 2010 or 2011. Excuse me, 2011. It was 2011 Camaro. The mileage it had basically the miles a little bit more on the higher side, I guess you could say.
All right, y'all, my fault. I got a little off track with the house and everything, and now I'm finna get back on the topic of what this video is supposed to be about. Back to 2011 Camaro. At the time, my car was kind of happy with, or not kind of, I was happy with, you know, up until, you know, I'm gonna get into it. I guess I'll get into it. I'll explain a little later. How can I say it? When I first got it, I mean, it's like when you buy any new car, that's your fucking baby. I ain't gonna lie. And then I guess once you don't have it for a little while, you start getting used to it, I guess. You know, it kind of, I ain't gonna say it kind of gets old, but you basically, you get used to the car, or you get used to you having it, you know, for a while, or whatever, especially if you say you don't do anything to it, which I didn't do. I did a couple things. One, I plastic dipped the rims. That was the first thing I did. That was one of them like beginner, like get into car type of mods, get into like the car scene type of mods. A lot of people do plastic dip the wheels. That actually didn't come out. They actually didn't turn out too bad, honestly, but they did start peeling over time. And you know, I ain't really touched. I never did full back with them. But I plastic dipped the rims on that car. What else? I straight piped it, you know, just took it to the muffler shop.
Oh yeah. Yes sir. Yes sir. That's it right there. Yes sir.
Straight pipe it, think resonator, muffler delete, you know, something like that. It was catless. I did end up putting the cold air intake on it eventually. Buying that car is what kind of got me originally like into like the car scene for real. It made me you know, start really looking into like, you know, the car community and stuff more when I bought that car, you know, and learning more about cars in general. But my car knowledge about like what I know now compared to, you know, back then when I was like say 18 or whatever, my car knowledge is way different from back then, you know, obviously, because, you know, 4 years on past, I don't had, you know, several of these cars, and I don't watch a lot of information out there on YouTube and other stuff, you know, about these cars. I had that car, I didn't even have that car a year. Not even, was it? Yeah, it was like, I bought that car like beginning of 2020, ended up getting rid of it towards the end of 2020. And we all know, well, it's on Instagram and it's on YouTube. I made a video of it. I mean, you have to go back, but y'all know what car I ended up getting rid of that first Camaro for. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna throw up the clip. It's going, but we got that 5.0, boy. We got it. Those RTR wheels, yes sir, yes sir. Yeah, ended up going and getting the Mustang. I'm a make another video of what made me get rid of the 5th gen for a Mustang. I ain't gonna lie, my knowledge of these cars was not like it is now back then. And the reason I bring this up because if I would have known what I know now, not 9 times out of 10 that would have never happened. I would have never got rid of that car for a Mustang. And that car probably, it may be a stretch saying I probably still have it. I know of it by now. I probably would have either, I don't know. It'd been a stretch saying I probably had it to this day. I knew, because I ain't gonna lie. This is one thing I really regret, that I got rid of this car, that first car. It would have been paid off like fucking twice already. Like I said, that car was cheap. 12 grand, bro. 12, 13. I think 13, like when I actually like financed, but basically it was a cheap ass car, man. Like, it was cheap. I could have been paid that shit off like 2 or down there 3 times, but y'all see, I know I done went down a little. I don't know. It's a thing that a lot of car people go through. They go through cars. Not saying everybody does it, but like I started a little rabbit hole thing, go from one car to another. I don't know, man, but yeah, I got that first Camaro. This is the one thing I really, really regret, man. Like, get rid of it. That car would have been paid off, and it was just a cheap car in general, man. Like, and like I said, what I was doing to afford it, I was working at Chick-fil-A. Now, I'd work Chick-fil-A. I'd work at Chick-fil-A. I bust my butt there. That was my like second home, especially when I got out of when school was over with. Okay, here's the thing. So I bought that car right before COVID. Literally like February. I think February 15th, 2020. Yep, February. I can't never forget that date. February 15th, 2020. I think literally a month in March. I think literally like a month and like a week or so later, that's when COVID basically, like COVID was already, kind of developing and stuff coming around, but like that's when, like March is when they like shut all the schools down basically, and we had everybody went into lockdown, couldn't really, all that BS that happened with COVID. But yeah, so basically from that time onward, I started basically working more at Chick-fil-A. And yeah, I mean, I was busting my butt, man. 50 hours a week, almost like 45, 50 hours a week, man. The job was, simple, but I'm busting my butt, man. You know what I mean? Just so I can, I knew I can, pay for that mug. I mean, I didn't have to work those hours, but I decided I wanted to, I wanted to do it, because I had that car and it made me work. But yeah, now back to when I said if I had the knowledge I had now back then, why I wouldn't have got rid of the car or whatever. I say that because, well, at the time, man, I didn't know shit about cars. I mean, I knew like what supercharger, like mod wise, I know like what a supercharger is. I knew like an cold air intake, bolt-ons. But here is the kicker. Whenever I used to hear or I used to see people say, "Oh man, you should put a cam in the 5th gen, or you should cam it," or just anything like that was cam related, I didn't know shit about a cam. I swear to God on everything, I didn't know nothing about a cam when I had that car. And matter of fact, I remember the very first car. I don't know. I want to say the very first car I think I heard that was cam in person. I think it was another 5th gen, but I was like, damn, what the fuck? Why that car? I was like, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, at first, I was like, why is that car like, kind of sound like that? I was thinking at first, like, is it something wrong with the tune or something? But then, like, bro, I swear to God, I'm not making this up. I was like, I didn't know shit about cams. I swear to God, I knew everything like supercharger. I mean, most people know about superchargers and stuff, but like cam, I didn't really know about it. I hear people saying, "Oh yeah, you could throw a cam in it in the 5th gen and stuff like it. It'll definitely turn into a different animal." I'm like, okay, all right, whatever that is, you know. And I remember I was looking at the cam kits. I remember I was like, damn, man, like for what you get for it, we all know it's worth it. But I'm like, dang, man, like $800 or whatever for this. And then I was looking into labor and stuff. I was like seeing, like, basically looking at what other people were saying, how much it cost to cam their cars and stuff. Like, dang, really? But yeah, man, I didn't know shit about cams, man, when I had that first car. And obviously, so y'all know, I ended up buying a cam Camaro Venom. I wish I would have had the knowledge I had now. What I would have done is I would have just kept that Camaro, because I ain't gonna lie. One reason I'm gonna say it. I should save it for the video, or maybe go to the Mustang side. But I used to see a lot of videos on YouTube. I mean, it's still out there. 5th gen, it's the 5th gen Slender is just out there. Why you see so many videos of L99s specifically, the L99s, like the automatic ones, just getting dogged on, and I'm like, dang, bro, like, I don't know if this car even worth building it, man. You know what I mean? There's so many videos of them just getting beat, and it's like, you know, it was kind of unmotivating me. Like, damn, I don't know if I should even keep this car or just go get something else. And but nah, obviously the knowledge I have now, well, once you cam the cars, you know, once you cam the 5th gens, I ain't gonna lie. When I mean cam, you need to get a real cam, like a good cam, man. Don't just go get like just a off the shelf like cam that you heard somebody else get, bro. GPI, and I think Texas Speed, GPI really the number one. That's what a lot of people say for 5th gens. GPI is the number one, but I think GPI is the most expensive too. But GPI and like Texas Speed, I think, two of the best brands you get. BTR, I heard people say that BTR ain't, performance wise, it ain't really hitting on people. That matter of fact, people be saying the Camaros with BTR cams, those really be the dud Camaros. I don't know. I don't want to, say. That's why I be seeing people say BTR. People be saying BTR cams sound good, but the performance be lacking. I don't know, but yeah, man. But basically, knowing knowledge I have now, what Venom did it to that first 5th gen. If I would have had that knowledge of, let me cam it, let me build the motor up, I most likely wouldn't have gotten rid of that for the Mustang. And in my mind, I was thinking, oh man, these L9 cars are slow. I mean, they ain't the fastest in the world. Even when you cam them and stuff, they can keep up with stuff, but still, they're not the fast. They're not the fastest thing on the planet. No, it really. I mean, when it comes to 5th gen, it is the one thing that holds it back, and everybody says it, and it's really true. It's the weight. It is the weight on the 5th gens. That's really it. The motor's solid. We all know that. It's the weight. That's really the one thing that holds it back. Other than that, man, 5th gen is really not that bad of a car. But obviously, I don't made another, decision or swap up. I got the 6th gen now, and the 6th gen, man, it like I said, it's just on another level though. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but basically, man, when at the time of me buying that first 5th gen, I was really just really starting to get into these cars. I was watching some YouTube videos here and there, and I was just seeing other 5th gen people on YouTube, you know, like, dang, man, I want me one of them cars. And here's the thing. I didn't mention this though. Now, even though I obviously ended up buying a V8 SS Camaro, that doesn't mean I was not trying to buy a V6 Camaro. As a matter of fact, I am finna throw up a clip. Just watch the clip real quick. So that actually was a V6 Camaro I was test driving. And when I tell y'all, I was wanting that car. It was black V6. I don't got a photo of it, but I remember black V6, 2010, 2011, something like that. Think damn near about the same price. Like, it was maybe a little slightly cheaper, maybe about 10, 11. But basically, it was like, not like compared to what I ended up getting, I think I ended up doing good because it was a V6 Camaro. I mean, the miles I think was it was a little bit lower. It was like, I don't remember exactly. I don't think it was 100K. It was like probably like under that, like 80 maybe. But yeah, man, I was trying to buy that black V6 Camaro. I was wanting. I remember like I wanted my mom to just I wanted my mom and try to get my dad to just sign it so fucking bad, and nah, it just didn't happen. And obviously it happened for a good reason, because that was on my birthday. I did that. And about 2-3 months later, end up getting the SS V8 for basically down near the same price almost. And yeah, it just played out, man. But nah, I was trying to buy a V6. Matter of fact, not only that, it was this V6 Mustang. I was trying to buy too. And same thing, man. I wanted that motherfucker. You know what I mean? I wanted it. I drove it like, yo, I want this thing. And obviously it didn't happen for the good reason, because a year from me driving the Mustang, I think that was a little bit after I drove the black V6 Camaro. A year from me driving that V6 Mustang, ended up getting a 5.0. So, you know, I guess, hey, things happen for a reason, man. I ain't gonna lie. Things happen for a reason. I guess it's gonna be the end of this video. You know, I just wanted to kind of explain to y'all, I guess, of basically, you know, I bought it, how I bought a Camaro SS at 18 years old, because I never did make a video. I only made one video of that car. It's my very first video on someone's channel. But yeah, man, 18 years old, I was working at Chick-fil-A, basically grinding, man. You know what I mean? Because some people were probably wondering, oh, you was 18, you had an SS Camaro? Yeah, I was on that grind, starting up that grind for work, man. And hey, I want to make this video because anybody out there that watches this, if you're like, say 18, 19, you're looking into getting like a car, like getting into sports cars and stuff, hey, it's possible too, you know? Just put in the work. Hey, I don't usually ask, but y'all, if y'all could, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to start this YouTube grind up, man. This year, I'm trying to start it up. I can use all the support I can get. Likes go a long way. Comments, I appreciate y'all coming in on the videos. Y'all lately, past couple videos, y'all have been coming in pretty good, and I appreciate it. Y'all was all, I appreciate all the comments congratulating me on getting the 6th gen. I see y'all comments. Hey, I appreciate y'all. You know, y'all definitely making me feel good about the decision, because some people was like, some people was trying to make it seem like I downgraded. I ain't gonna lie, which I don't know how. I don't know how. Yeah, like I said, I appreciate all the support, y'all. With that being said, so I'll catch you on the next one. Be safe.